It's grocery shopping day, yay! We're gonna take you along with us to Sam's Club, Belle and I. Belle's driving me. This is her second time driving, I think. We're in the neighborhood still, she's doing so good. But she's gonna help me shop, and I'm gonna take you along just for a little bit in the store so I can show you how we shop at Sam's Club, because it's really cool. It's different, and it works so well. I actually don't mind shopping nearly as much these days when I shop this way. It's not pickup, I just wasn't ahead enough to get a pickup order. But it's a fun way to shop in the store. Okay, so we made it in one piece. She did a great job parking in the parking lot. Here's how we do it. We each have a phone. We have an extra couple home phones at home, and so she brought one. I use mine for my grocery list, and she's using her Sam's Club app, maybe. Is it working? We have never used it on this phone before.
It's telling me I can't buy alcohol.
You can't buy what?
Alcohol.
Oh. Okay, so Belle, I want some of this watermelon. So she scans.
Oh, are you getting watermelon?
Mm-hmm. Why not? They look good. How do we pick watermelon? That's the problem. Aren't the greener the better? Oh no, when they look like they've ripened a lot on the vine. So then she's normally gonna do this, but we just scan. Oh, allow access to camera. We're setting up a new phone. We should have figured this out before. We're just trying to show you. Sometimes if you do more than $750, we just check out and then do it again. So all you have to do is hold the phone up to it, and it tells you, and then you can pick how many you want. Here, I'll hold that while you put it in the cart. And then we're gonna get 2, I think. So we just are gonna change it to 2. Okay, so the great thing about it is, for one, you see your total all the way through, which I used to do with the calculator. The other great thing is that when you're done shopping, you just hit checkout, and then you show the person at the door your phone, and they just scan it and do what they do, just like a receipt. So you don't have to stand in line and check out. It's awesome. I love it. And so it really helps me because I use my phone for a list. It helps me when I bring somebody else. So it's often Solo and I that do this, and he'll just scan every item as we go. And we buy bulk of a lot of things, so a lot of them you have to scan once, and then you tell them how many you want. So it works great. We love it. And it makes shopping a little more fun. Okay, now it's time for us to get serious. We have a huge list. We gotta focus. Okay, we made it through the Sam's Club, and I was getting ready for the end moment because Belle was telling me, I don't know if this is worth it.
And guess what it was?
I felt like it might not be worth it because it takes time to check everything out, but I was ready for this glory moment when we pushed checkout on the phone and skipped all the lines and then just walked through the end. Well, here's what happened. I made a big mistake. For one, the line to get out the door was really long, but that moves real fast. It was still really long, like all the way to checkout and farther. Then we did 2 transactions because we went over $7.50, and the second one wasn't that big, but I knew I'd done it before when I'd done a second transaction. But what happened that I forgot is when I'd done it before, I just started a new one on my phone where Solo had done the first large one on his phone. This time we tried to redo one on the same phone, which is not, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So what we had to do is, we realized it when we got to check out because we couldn't find the second transaction, and then they told us, oh, you can't do it twice on one phone. Oops. So luckily I knew exactly what we had added afterwards, so we still had to go to a checkout and check out those items. Even though actually I still just did scan and go because I didn't have my card. I just did it on my phone, and we got that all sorted out. I probably could have done it on the other phone because we had already gone through with the first large transaction. So I know that might not make any sense, but anyway, if you're gonna spend over $750, have a second device, or you gotta just check out the normal way, yeah. Or have an extra cart that you just check out the few items you go over or whatever.
That's what I said we should do.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Anyway, could you see, Belle, how it is kind of fun and saves time? And
okay, I don't say how it's kind of fun. In theory, yes, it would save time.
In theory, it would save time. It does normally save time. Even the lady that was helping us redo the second transaction, she was so nice. She said that a lot of people cheat. Thank you for being honest, which that's sad. She said she loves the scan and go too. So if you haven't tried it, you may want to try. Give it a shot. It's awesome. I like it. Okay, we gotta go home and put all this stuff away. We got a couple extra pool toys. They are not included in our grocery budget. Oh yeah, we spent $890 on groceries at Sam's Club today. It was 2 very full carts. Okay, I will say this about Scan and Go. You don't have to unload all your groceries to check them all out and then put them all back in the cart. That's where I think it saves the most time. Yeah. All right, I had some good help bringing it all in. I'm overheated. It's warm outside. Does it look like almost $900 of groceries? I'm not sure. Let's start in the bread aisle, shall we? We got a couple things of hot dog buns and hamburger buns because it's summer after all here. And a couple of low carb tortillas. These are not quite as low carb as the other ones, but it seemed like there were more in the pack. Just wanted to try them out. 4 carbs per tortilla. And then 3 bags of these. Did I get 4? 4 bags of these. I have a little left over from last month because we usually buy 5. They're pretty healthy for the kids. Oh, they only have 5 carbs. Well, there you go. They even call them keto friendly. So I don't know. 5 carbs is not bad. Maybe we should just start buying those only. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. Listen, we have tried these eggs several times when we have to just run to the store because we're out of eggs. And these pasture raised eggs are really good. And Solo feels like they taste way different than the eggs we were buying at Walmart. I mean, he thought it was worth the switch over. So we'll see. I like them too. I think they're really good. But we decided to buy our eggs at Sam's Club. And the price was not too bad. It was actually not much different. Those eggs from Walmart are pretty cheap, but these are not much different than the other eggs at Sam's Club. So it seems like the price isn't too bad. Worth it because they taste a lot better. We got 4 packs of butter for the month. And last month I was able to freeze some. 3 things of heavy whipping cream and 5 things of sour cream. They're only doing these small ones now. I mean, I think this is small. We definitely ran out with 4 last month. We had to get some more halfway through. So we picked up some ketchup. Boy, I have some kids that do not like my homemade ketchup yet. I gotta work on that recipe. I need to perfect it, but I eat the homemade ketchup. It's sugar-free. I think it's good. They don't like it. So since we're doing a lot of summer type things, I got them that ketchup while I work on my recipe. It may take me a couple months because I made such a huge batch of homemade ketchup that it'll take me forever to get through it. Coconut oil, we got a couple of those, couple of honey packs, couple of maple syrups. We just use those to sweeten as much as we can that needs to be sweetened. This salsa was really good that we tried last month, so we're doing that. And then I didn't really read the label, but I saw this is sugar-free barbecue sauce, and I had barbecue sauce on my list because of summer and all the things. Yeah, I didn't look at the list too much, but it doesn't look too bad, the ingredients. It looks okay. I hope it tastes good. I'm sure it tastes good. Got a mayonnaise, 2 bags of this kind of tropical frozen fruit, a bag of frozen strawberries. Tori requested this because she wants to make strawberry sherbet with this in the blender. Go back and swim. It's so much more fun swimming than talking about food. Then we have some mixed berries frozen. We got a couple bags of those because we definitely use them a lot in yogurt and oatmeal especially. Whereas these, the kids use them in smoothies and they snack on them. Okay, and welcome to the junk food section. Although some of you would call my cheese section the junk food section, I know because of your comments. We eat a lot of cheese, I'll show you that in a minute. We got 2 boxes of raisins, a huge thing of chocolate chips. I actually have to hide these away so that they last the whole month. We pull them out to make cookies or they go way too fast. Belle was shopping with me, of course, so she thought this dip looked good, the spinach artichoke. We've gotten it before. She wants to dip veggies in it. We got a big thing of ice cream, and then on Sunday nights we have been swimming a lot on Sunday afternoons, and we need more than like our popcorn and snacking around stuff. I'm not gonna do charcuterie board, let me not say that because I'm not that fancy, but I did get like some crackers and cheese, and we'll do some meats and have a little more substantial food for Sunday nights. Hot dogs, because it's grilling season, and whenever we're grilling we often throw a little bit of extra hot dogs on the grill and then use them for a really fast lunch the next day or so. We got a couple of brats. I want to do some brats like, okay, one day on the grill, and then one day I want to just do them with some vegetables cut up. But last month it didn't work. We ended up grilling both packages that I bought, so we'll see if it works this month. Got a big package of bacon. One night we're gonna just have breakfast for dinner, so it'll be bacon and eggs. 2 things of drumsticks. This is all for the grill too. 2 of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Those are really good on the grill. We got a box of pepperoni and 4 different kinds of meat, like a couple turkey, a couple ham. That lunch meat that we bought last month too, it was really good, and it's thick, it goes a little farther. I liked it. We all liked it. We got 2 chickens. One day I'll do chicken in the crock pot, both of them at once. We'll eat that for dinner, and then I'll make chicken broth out of the bones and save that. I'm gonna learn how to can. I really wanna learn how to can. So I would like to can some chicken broth, save some space in my freezers. This month we're getting a huge cow, so you don't see any beef on my table. Normally I have it in the freezer, but we're almost to the very end. But our farmer called us. He has 1,000, it's like 1,200 pound beef. So that'll be interesting. I think that's coming this month. And then a half of another cow. We have 2 different farmers, and we've been waiting and waiting for them to have meat, and they all had meat at the same time. So we'll show you that. If you're interested, let us know. We could show you. I'm not sure how we're gonna all fit it all in, actually. Here's my cheese section. Welcome to the dairy portion, where some of you gasp in shock of how much cheese we eat. That mozzarella cheese is so good on tomatoes. With balsamic vinegar or balsamic glaze, yum. I eat it too often, actually. And then this we got last month. We loved it. The kids loved it. We used it for nacho night and then dipped all kinds of things in there later. I'm gonna put the leftovers. Goat cheese. This is for Sunday nights too with the crackers. Hopefully I can divide that in half and use it 4 times. That's the plan. Got a couple things of the bacon crumbles. We certainly love those. Throwing them in all kinds of stuff. And then they had these big bags that just have Parmesan cheese in them, which I appreciate. So those are great on salads, crumbled up. I really like it that way. Instead of croutons, it just gives salads a good crunch. And then my little ones also love it. So if I can keep it from them, sometimes, I mean, they would eat that whole bag in a setting for sure. This is Parmesan cheese for, like, Judah makes us Alfredo, chicken Alfredo, and we use it for a few other things. It's good to have fresh Parmesan around. A couple things of tomatoes. Can't wait till we have garden tomatoes because they'll taste much better than this. A couple things of cherry tomatoes and mushrooms. We do all sorts of things with those. I got 3 bags of red potatoes. I had some left over from last month. We cook about a whole bag a week, use it for lunch, and then use it for a dinner too. So like baked potato bar for lunch one day, and then the kids have potatoes with one of our dinners. So just works good to cook it all at once usually. I showed that a lot in my meal prep videos. We got some baby carrots and some snap peas. We eat those a lot for lunch. Some romaine hearts and then some chopped romaine too for salads. And this for a salad too, which is just a coleslaw mix without the dressing. So I'll either make like a coleslaw dressing, or we'll do it with ground beef, like a cabbage roll in a bowl, or we'll do it with like oil and vinegar and salt and pepper salad. Got this baby spinach. Belle's been making a lot of green smoothies, and then we cook with it sometimes too. A bag of lemons, a bag of limes, a bag of garlic. We love this garlic the last time we bought it, and it's from the USA. So it was good. And we're almost done with it, so it's time for a new one. Got these cucumbers and a couple things of Brussels sprouts, a couple things of broccoli. We'll roast all of that probably. And then 4 bags of these small oranges. I believe if I bought endless amounts of these, we would go through endless amounts because we'll go through these 4 bags really fast. A couple bags of apples. They don't go through that quite as fast. I've got a thing of avocados and all these mangoes. This was 8 pounds for $7.98. Which is a great price for us. We definitely pick those up. My kids are obsessed with mangoes. We got 4 bunches of bananas, 2 raspberries, 1 blueberry, 2 strawberries. We go through the berries really fast too. And 3 pineapples, those look good. A couple of watermelon, yum, I'm getting hungry just looking at this stuff. I love all the fruits and vegetables. It makes me hungry. And my kids love eating them too. I've been craving corn. It's not really corn season in Nebraska. We are the corn husker state, and we have really good corn in corn season, but that's later on in the year, not in June. But I saw these there. I thought, oh, we could throw these on the grill. They would be good. So picked them up, and then let me show you a couple boxes I got. This is Kleenex pull-ups, a big box of popsicles that we'll put in the freezer, and then for nacho night, and we'll use that, I don't know, for lunch or so later too, because we only use 1 bag for nacho night. Whew, that's it guys. I had to pull my hair back. I was sweating. Now I gotta put it all away. But I do have beautiful new shelves with baskets on them, and I can't wait to put all my fruit up there and see what it looks like. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to call some kids in from the pool to help me with this job. Walmart's coming next, and I am sending Judah and Luka into Walmart to get it all for me. I was just running behind and I couldn't do the pickup orders this time. And we'll see. It'll be interesting to see if they get everything that's on my list and get it correctly. We'll see. But I'll be thankful for whatever they bring. And I'll be real thankful that I didn't have to walk through Walmart. All right, the boys did my Walmart haul and they did such a good job actually. I'm gonna show you what they picked up. 2 huge bags of chopped kale. I love that stuff for breakfast. 3 bushels of cilantro in there and 1 green onion. That one looks real sad, but it'll work. I have been regrowing green onions, so I got some backup. They could only find organic zucchini. I told them, they called me. I said, just get them, that's good. So they're tiny, but that works. We got 6 of those and 4 yellow squash, some horseradish, mashed cauliflower. Solo and I love this stuff for a low carb option with meals. Sorry, the lighting's weird here. 8 whole milks. There are 6 boxes of rotini noodles and 6 boxes of penne. They could not find any of them whole wheat, which is what we normally eat. Fills them up better, a little healthier, but that works. They just decided to get the white noodles and that's fine with me. They did find whole wheat spaghetti. We got 6 boxes of that. Some large bags of chopped spinach, which is great. We go through that, 6 bags of it. And then the sweet peas, they got the small bags of, which is okay. We will put them to use anyway. And then they just found, I asked for 4 of these. They could only find 3 of these Daisy Cottage cheese. We've been switching over to this because it just is a lot cleaner ingredients, less things. I decided to skip Aldi this month just because it was a lot easier to just go to Walmart, get the stuff from Walmart. So I had some things that I could only get from Walmart. Anyway, the one thing that I'm missing is sprouted grain bread. So I asked the boys to get Ezekiel bread. They did not realize, and I forgot to tell them that it's usually frozen there. We get sprouted grain bread at Aldi that is just in the bread section. So that's kind of what they were looking for. And I feel bad that I forgot to tell them that. So we may still run to Aldi or maybe back to Walmart and get Ezekiel bread. Aldi's bread is cheaper though. We may run through there and just get like 5 loaves of Ezekiel bread. My total here was $102. We did have an order with Azure Standard, so we're at almost $1,000, right? And then my Azure Standard order was $140, and I will try to show you guys that. It doesn't come right at the beginning of the month. It's a few days into it, and I like to post this video at the beginning of the month. But I'll try to show you in one of our meal prep videos what we got at Azure Standard. I know I got a huge bag of oatmeal, like a 50-pound bag. The last time I bought that was 4 months ago, I think. We're not quite out of it, but I don't want to run out of it. And I got some things like the really good Celtic sea salt. I got some dried mangoes, which we've been loving from there. I got the huge block of raw milk cheddar cheese. It's like a 5-pound block of it, and it was really good for slicing off for sandwiches and for shredding for recipes and things like that. So that's definitely something we want to keep up, which helps me buy less cheese at Sam's Club. It is a really good, clean, healthy cheese too, like raw milk. I love it. I love the ingredients on it. I got some cocoa powder there, and I feel like there was one more thing. I can't think of what it is right now. So anyway, that was my total there. So altogether, I'm on the higher end. Well, not really, I guess $1,140, just under that. For the month, I budget $1,300 a month, and that should work out great because I'll have enough money in the middle just to go back for milk and mostly just fruit as far as the fresh stuff. We may get a few other little things like sometimes tomatoes or some vegetables, but normally, it's just mostly milk and fruit. So thank you guys for watching today. We'll be back. Every Saturday I show like some sort of food video. A lot of times it's meal prepping, so I'll do that on Saturdays and try to show you the stuff I got from Azure Standard when we pick that up. And we will talk to you guys soon. Bye.